Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey, what's going on, family? This is Ty from No Picks Podcast.
What's up, fam? Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, so Joe, we got to jump in on this Cam Newton situation. He had an interview with Dr. Shile Bryant. I never heard of her before.
Dr. Bryant,
yeah, Dr. Bryant, yeah. And he said some interesting things, right? And you know, people tend to say, you know, we don't get at the fellas as much as we get at the ladies. So this is an opportunity for us, you know what I mean, to make it a little bit more fair and balanced and shit.
Okay.
Fox News on these hoes.
I understand a lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high functioning.
What situation?
See my situation. That's a very vague question, and this for you.
What situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both really.
And they think that you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Is can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I give you more?
Yes, more information. Heck yeah.
So, I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
by how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
about your wife?
Him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time. Being very actually kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, in disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father. And I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them.
Oh, wait. Oh, a little bit more. Hold on. Because she cooking right now.
So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior to say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I could.
Pause. Damn. Ooh, bro.
Sheesh.
Damn, Cam. All right, bro. Go ahead, bro. Take this one. What's your first thoughts on this, man?
All right. First off, Cam, he's on some fuck nigga shit. Cam is on some fuck. I love Cam. I'll name my first fucking born son after this motherfucker, because I was such a huge fan. But also like the name, right? But listen, he is on some fuck nigga shit. this is right here is you're coping. Like you're like this nigga talking about something. I want more kids, but you know what I mean? I'm scared to have a wife. So basically you just saying you about to just you about to just gonna put more babies in random chicks. Well, not random chicks, but more babies in other women that aren't one of the 3 women that you have babies with.
Right.
You have 3 baby moms, 8 kids, and you talking about something you want more. And then when she asks you, hey, like in what capacity, you talking about some however way the Lord, you know, like works it out for me.
Don't put God in this. God was never in this process. You would have had your baby with all your wives if God was in the picture. So no one's perfect, but I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah, you sound corny, bro. Like you sound corny as shit. I get it. Rich niggas. I mean, obviously, rich niggas move at a different way than broke niggas do. Obviously, broke niggas do this shit too. They just ain't got the money Cam got, right?
Right.
Broke niggas do this shit. Let's be honest, right? But the women, the women that are having babies by Cam, they're willingly doing this shit, right? They're jumping up saying, "Hey, like we want to have your baby," right? Because his last baby mom was like a comedian or something. She was on stage last time talking about something. I mean, listen, I knew the nigga had a couple baby moms. I wanted to listen. I got pregnant by him. Yeah. I'm cool with it because he rich, right?
Yeah,
but
I remember
I'm
that
not going
chick Jazz. Yeah,
remember that shit. But I'm not even going to blame the women on this because the women aren't here to whatever. Ain't talking on this shit. Cam talking about this shit, so I'm like, bring it on Cam. Cam, this is some fuck nigga shit. You acting like a Pookie. I mean, I guess this thing is like a rich Pookie, right? Like because it's impossible.
That's the best way to describe him, bro. A rich Pookie. That's exactly what it is. And it's funny, you know, we haven't referenced him in a while, so I'm gonna bring up rest in peace, Godfather. Kevin Samuels used to say, just because you have money does not mean that you're a high value. He would say, you know, if you think of someone like, you know, Offset, or think of someone like, you know, just one of these celebrities or these athletes who have all this money and this fame, but he wouldn't consider them high value. He's like, they're just rich. So he was like, not everybody gets a title of high value. It's not just about money. That's a huge part of it. That's an important, crucial component of it, but it's not everything, right? And I thought about Cam, and I'm like, that's a person that I'm like, this is what he means. And I can't take away from his accomplishments. Boy has more money than I'll probably ever have in my life. He's accomplished. He was an incredible athlete. He goes to communities and he does like football camps and he gives back and he's coaching. Like he's a stand-up guy, right? But in regards to a father and what he's doing to all of these kids, or what he's not doing for them, and what he's doing to these women who he procreated with and then kind of left them to themselves with the kids, it's wrong, bro. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I agree with everything you said, Ty. I completely agree. And it's funny because she just read him like a book, bro. Because she was like, she was like, you're creating all these broken homes. She was like, because every kid is gonna have some kind of deficit, because they're not gonna be like, what if one kid has a birthday, you can't be there because you're with your other kid. If one kid came back home and won a championship or a trophy for an award for something, and he wants to show dad, he can't because dad is in somewhere else. Dad is not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's so much that you miss because your father is not there at home with you constantly or even consistently. Because I don't know how often. Now, do his kids live with him? I don't know. I don't want to assume, but like,
I can't assume that. But what's corny for me is that like this is his actual intention. You know what I mean? Like, so when it happens to a nigga like you or I, that wasn't our plan. Our plan was to stay married, have these families, and rock out for the rest of our lives. That was the plan. This nigga's going in with the shit with his intention to just have a bunch of fucking baby moms, not even have a bunch of kids, regardless of the situation. He don't really give a fuck about like how, you know, where they're placed and shit like that. What if they don't all live in the same state? What if what if one lives in Oregon, one lives in fucking PA, one lives in fucking Michigan? Like,
absolutely.
You can't control that shit. You know what I mean? So it's corny for him to do this shit because it's like, bro, like your intention is to just fucking have some babies. How about this? How about this nigga just go get a vasectomy and you just do whatever the fuck you want? Not fuck
he
whoever.
Wants more kids. In his mind, this is okay, bro. He said, "I want more kids." He wants more kids, and not once did he mention that he was willing to marry one of his baby mothers. So he's not even going to marry any of them. He wants to find another wife, probably a wife that has no kids, and then have a family and be living with her. When you got these other women who have multiple kids, bro, it doesn't even, bro. This is bad, bro.
You mentioned probably somebody that has no kids. He's the type of nigga. He's so high up there, in as far as the food chain is, you know, in society, financially, socially. You know, he's very present on social media and all that. There's plenty of women without kid. Like, I'm sure he can sift through the chicks. His preference is probably a woman with no kids. That's his preference, probably. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know the man, obviously, but like, I'm sure he'd be like, if he could have a badass bitch with no kids or a badass bitch with a kid, he's taking a badass bitch with no kids.
Yeah. And she'll take him too, though. That's the thing,
And
bro.
she'll take him.
I don't want to
definitely
take. I don't
him.
want to put it on the shorties, but she will take him, bro. It's
Yeah.
just same thing with Future. Same thing with Nick Cannon. It does not matter, bro. If they got money, they will overlook certain things, right? But let's keep it.
Right.
I just want to make sure you make that clear. But let's keep it on. Let's keep it on Cam, right?
Keep it in the man.
It's funny because so he has no intentions of marrying any of his baby mothers, and you want to have more kids. And so, all right. So you remember when we were talking about there was this question on social media that they were asking women, what would you rather have? I don't know. They were choosing between having a father actually in a home or like a child support check. And women overwhelmingly were saying, I'll take the check. I'll take the money.
Yeah,
we were saying, listen, yo, money cannot replace a man. Money cannot replace or do what a father can do, what a father's presence does, the masculinity in that household. I keep that same energy here too, because it's like, bro, yeah, fine, you're a multimillionaire. Fine, your kids probably will be without. They won't be without. They will have whatever they need, but you're not there. So yeah, you're giving them money, but you're not there, bro. So what do you think that's going to do to them? Do you really think they're going to be balanced individuals? You don't think they're going to miss their father? They're going to want that value? You don't think they're going to do like, I don't know, bro. It doesn't sit right with me, bro. Because a check just doesn't make up for being there, bro. Like it doesn't.
Yeah. And I agree with you. The check don't make up. I mean, money can't replace a guy, right? The father.
Right.
But it's like, bro, like I can't even blame the women in this situation, bro, because you're here. This nigga's going out here. This is his intention.
Yeah.
So like this is like 100% on him. Well, 75% on him. Right? Like it's like, bro, like you're going out here seeking this shit. He's not seeking a wife because he said his take wife out, right? Because some people don't believe in getting married. Take a significant other or somebody that he takes. Let's just say he's one of these, hey, you know what? The state can't tell me what to do. Let's just assume he's one of them type niggas, right? Yeah. Cool, fantastic. You're not even seeking a situation to where, you have a significant other and y'all, or a family unit. You just out here trying to create like a different babies. Right. That's corny to me. Like that's corny, and he like Cam is legit to me, and I love Cam, bro. I love this career. I loved him in Carolina. Right. Like I said, listen. My first son is named Cam, so bro, like you look bad. You look bad in this interview. This chick is eating your fucking lunch. You look bad, bro.
She was going in on him, bro, and I couldn't even argue. I was listening. At first, I was like, I wish it would have been a male therapist with him, because I feel like women always have that inherent bias, especially if they have some kind of vitriol towards men. But like, she was really hitting him with things that I was like, well, damn, I can't disagree with that. Like, I just can't, bro. Like, you're going around making babies and leaving these mothers as baby moms, and you have no intention of. I'm like, nah, bro, and it's by design. I remember that clip where like Nick Cannon was doing an interview and he couldn't even like remember all his kids' names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, you be forgetting your kids' names because they're scattered all across the damn country, and you want to keep having more. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, this is sad. Yeah. And he was talking about how all his kids have never been in one place together to know each other. So you also have all these kids with all these siblings who don't even know each other.
Right. They gotta fucking message each other on Facebook and shit. Like,
no, bro, this doesn't sit well
text each other, I guess.
But you know, some men are defending this though. This is what I gotta make clear, ladies. We understand that we saw men that were defending it. Men were basically saying, well, if he can afford it and he can take care of them all with his money, why does it matter? And I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, bro. This is wrong. Nah, this is foul,
that's
bro.
Wrong.
Yeah. This was interesting, bro. I'm sorry, Cam. This is not a good look, brother, man. Like, you know, the
I'm a fan. I love his podcast. I think he has a lot of funny things to say. He has a lot of. We reacted to some of his comments before when he talked about Tyreek Hill. Because Tyreek got 5 different chicks pregnant at the same time this year. Remember we talked about that in another pod.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. But he was like, that's diabolical. He thought it was funny and shit, right? Because they're all pregnant at the same time. I guess he think he's a step above because his chicks were pregnant at different times, right? But bro, y'all kind of cut from the same cloth. Like y'all are you. When this shit happens with me, when this shit happens with Joe, this shit ain't planned. We're not out here planning to just like pop a bunch of. Listen. I'm not Johnny Appleseed. I'm not just out here planting fucking seeds and shit. Like I mean, like it's like so the fact that you out here doing it and you think it gives you an excuse, like. You're rich, but you're not like a fucking like an intellect, right? Like from what you were saying, you was trying to deflect from the conversation multiple times. She had to reroute you back. She had to grab you by the scruff and be like, "Listen, nigga, no, we talking about this."
I know.
So that woman is obviously far you mean more equipped intellectually than you. You're not like you should have. First of all, I don't even know why you sat in the chair with her because you look crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just my perspective. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I agree with you 100%. I guess my final thought is just speaking to the family, right? Like, gentlemen, like, even if whether you're rich, doing well, poor, always value and protect your seed, man. Don't go out
right.
there planting seeds that you don't expect to like nurture and help grow, man. Like, this is foul, man. We've talked about it years ago when we first started podcasting last year sometime about having dick discipline. This idea that you got to be careful with who you're laying down with, because once she becomes pregnant, like we said, you lose all your rights. Once any woman you get pregnant, that's it. That's it. That's it. You can't tell her she can't have it or she's gonna have it. She can do whatever she wants with that child. She's gonna bring that child into this world if she wants to, whether you want it or not. So like, just be careful with who you're laying down with. We're not saying you just be abstinent or be celibate, but practice safe sex and don't go out there intentionally trying to impregnate women that you have no intentions of being there
Right.
for that kid consistently. Like,
Right.
here at No
Other
Picks
than
Podcast,
financially.
yeah, we don't support that at all. We think it's that's clown behavior.
Listen, I'm not frowning on his ability to get women. He's a very high status individual. He's always going to have women chasing after him. That's what
Right.
it is, right? That's our
Right.
society, right? I
Right.
get it. But bro, you don't have to have babies with all these women.
Right. Right. You don't. He don't care. He does not care, bro. He does not care. You don't. Yeah, this is wild. It's funny because then you have someone like Floyd Mayweather who isn't out there like popping out kids like that. There are people who have even more money than him who know better. And just like,
Right.
bro, what are you
Right.
doing? You know what I mean? People who have so much more, and they're
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to be
Yeah.
out there spreading my seed like that. No, thank you. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
oh, Lord have mercy, man.
Yeah.
This was wild.
Well, listen, family. Let us know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. I mean, you can fit Nick Cannon in this shit too, right? If you wanted to.
And
I mean,
Future.
right, and Future, right. This is some fuck shit. We don't
Yeah,
condone this shit.
we don't.
Them niggas is corny for doing that shit, obviously, right?
Agree.
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, family.
Until next time, y'all.